City of Villains has been rated T by the ESRB. It is approved for players aged 13 and up. Good morning, folks. Welcome back to City of Villains and the extremely evil, nasty misadventures of Dastardly Whiplash Evil Genius. Let's get back to it, shall we? Okay. Kidnap Frank Gordon, Port Oaks. Ah, way over there. The practice, by the way, of fighting every bad guy you run into on the way to your missions is called street sweeping. It's a good way to collect experience points. Of course, you also got to keep an eye on what it does to your health. But it can help you put you over the edge to the next level if you're close. Of course, now I gotta rest a minute to get back my endurance. Excuse me. Let me get a drink of tea. I am drinking iced tea. All right, now let's head. My phone keeps dinging. People are messaging me. Kind of busy right now, though. Very good. Okay. Is this an ambush? I think this is an ambush. Don't know where they came from, but... enough to put me over to 10th level. Hey, cool. Alright. So we're going to have to go back to where I made the directional choice. Like always, let me pull the map up. Like always, I have been using my standard operating procedure, which is when given a choice of directions to go, you go left. Now, that's the entrance, and this was the first choice, so I went left that way, but now that way's explored. It's empty. Yeah, we're doing much better than we did the last time I attempted this mission. The last time it was at like 4 o'clock in the morning and I was barely awake. You know what? I want to read something real quick. Frank Gordon was doing an expose on you. You didn't kill him. More likely, one of your enemies grabbed him to find out everything he learned about you, and that really ticks you off. Okay, I was trying to remember what the mission was about. This our only mission? Yes. Escape with Frank Gordon. Okay, so first thing you need to do when you're escorting an NPC out is turn off your movement powers, because these guys can't keep up, and they will get locked on things and they'll lose you somehow. The other thing is to turn your map on and keep your map on like this. You see that little green arrow right there? That's Frank Gordon. You got to make sure he's following you. And if there is a possible chance they'll get hung up and lost on something, they'll take it. The AI in this game, it tries real hard, but it's much more A than it is I. Here comes the ambush. Trying to stop me from escaping with Mr. Gordon here. See what I mean? You just stopped in the middle of the tunnel. Why? Because... That's the only real reason. Because... There we go. Okay. Now, other than Scratch and Pocket D, which I don't know, we might visit Scratch later. We might do one of the missions there. But right now, we're just going to rely on the paper. Let's see. Steal a firewire virus from the skulls. Keep Razorbeam's daughter. Steal the secret weapon tech from the Goldbrickers. Let's steal a firewire virus from the skull. Okay. And there it is right there. Off we go. Street sweeping at its finest. It's a handful of experience, but hey, it's free almost. We're going to head this way and level up before we get to the next mission. Now, these guys are only worth 14 experience apiece, but they can't really hurt us, and they're in our way. And remember, we're playing a bad guy, so just randomly attacking people in the street, it fits the theme. We're going to talk to, what's his name? Arbor Unger, who is our trainer. Okay, level 10, another column of inspiration slots, a new power of your choice, room for 4 more recipes in your recipe inventory, room for 10 or more slots in your auction inventory. Okie doke. All right, we are going to, what do we want to do here? Let's swap ammo. That's a neat power. It actually gives us 3 different powers. I'll show you. We get cold ammo or ice ammo. We get incendiary ammo, and we get corrosive ammo. I'm going to turn on the corrosive ammo because in general I've found that corrosive ammo's got the widest range of applicability. And off we go to the next mission. Just glanced at the timer. We probably have enough time to finish this mission. If not, we'll let the session run a little long. We can probably do this in the 14 minutes and 13 seconds we have left to play today. Skulls. No guards at the door. Smart. Not that it would have mattered, but still. That's clever. I love the arrogance. Yeah, you can see the extra damage the corrosive ammo does. It also reduces the defense of your opponents. Okay, and we go left as usual. People are talking in the chat. There's a conversation going on about how this one guy says he misses the convenience of just turning on the TV and watching whatever's on instead of having to make active choices. I'm sorry, you can't do that anymore on TV? You know, turn your TV on, put it on a random channel, and just leave it there, and you're watching whatever the TV wants you to watch. You don't have to make any choices. Okay, looks like this direction was a bust. I mean, it got us some fights with skulls and some experience points, but it's not where the Firewire virus is. So let's go down the middle. I'm gonna need to rest here for a second, get my energy back. Watching this climb slowly, that blue bar there under the green, your endurance. 299, 100, yeah, there we go. All right. Nothing in that room. Drop down to the bottom level. Come at these guys from behind. Haha, it's an ambush of my own, suckers. Ooh, that means it's got to be somewhere here somewhere. Maybe it's down the third route. It's got to be down the third route then. Which is, of course, this way. Ah, elevators. Ooh, he's a couple of levels higher than us. Put the vulnerability on him. And let's go. Oh, great. The entire room seems to be filled with this tougher than normal bad guy. Bad guy, like I'm not a bad guy. Opponent, I guess you'd say. That's not very useful to us, so we're going to go ahead and delete it. Okay. Ah, do you hear that? That means the virus we're looking for is close. Alright, they also want us to defeat all the bad guys in this room. You know, other bad guys. That was actually a criticism of City of Villains when it first came out. The fact that here you are playing a villain, and yet your opponents aren't heroes and cops and law enforcement, but other villain groups. At least for the most part, and at least very early on. You eventually start doing missions where you're fighting the Legacy Chain, which is a vigilante law enforcement group, or Longbow, which of course is a government agency designed specifically to fight superhumans. But that's not for a little while yet. In the meantime, you're fighting gangsters and skulls and, you know, the usual bad guys, as if you were a superhero. Of course, the implication here is that I'm going to do something dastardly with this virus that I just stole from the skulls. And, you know, it's in my name. It's in the character's name. Dastardly Whiplash. Okay, I don't know if you heard that, but that was my doorbell. So I'm going to park old Dastardly right here and then go see to it. I'll be right back. Okay, it's just my mother returning from her doctor's appointment. Loudly. I love her, but she can't do anything quietly. I don't understand why she rang the bell. It wasn't like the front door was locked. Oh well, it's just a thing. And that will do it for the mission. Okay, guys, I have 1 minute 47 seconds left on the timer. So I'm just going to go ahead and call it now. Cadabra Kill is having a debate with his wife Sigil over a specific... Yeah, this is the event. I'm just going to call the session closed now. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you later, guys. Bye-bye.